In the beginning of the film, we see a girl named Nami. Her eyes open when the alarm goes off. Nami uses her mobile all day long, while working in the office, while talking to someone, and even at the party. She just uses her mobile. Then after the party, at night, she goes home by bus. When she had an eye there, she does not know and her mobile falls. And when she wakes up, she does not take care of her mobile. Without the mobile, she comes to her house, where she meets a girl. Then the next day, Nami was sleeping in her house, where her friend comes and wakes her up. And then Nami thinks that her mobile is missing, so she starts looking for it. But when the mobile is not found, she calls her number and a woman picks up the phone. Actually, the boy who had the phone was talking to him through his mom's recording, meaning the phone was in his mouth and he was making Nami hear his voice. That yes, your mobile is with me. Hearing this, Nami calls him to a hotel, where he agrees. That boy then starts checking his mobile, but because of the password, he could not open it. Because of this, the boy gets angry and breaks the screen of the mobile. On the other hand, a girl's corpse is found in the jungle, who was in a very bad condition as he was killed by coffee. An officer was watching this case, who tells his companion that I have a bloodshed on my son June, who has been missing for the past 7 years. June is no one else, but the same boy who found Nami's mobile. So in this case, not only this officer, but a lot of things are also known. So his companion says that you just have a doubt, but to catch him, we will have to collect evidence. Then Nami comes to her dad's hotel and meets him. She finds out that my dad also has an Instagram account, so she is very happy to know this. Now Nami gets a call from the same woman who had her mobile. She says that by mistake your mobile screen is broken. I have sold it to a mobile shop to fix it. I have also given money, so you can go to that shop and take your mobile. After a while, Nami goes to that shop to take her mobile, where she also sees June, who was wearing a mask. He also finds out her password in the details of Nami's mobile, and then while fixing her mobile, he also puts a hacking software in it, and makes a duplicate phone of her mobile and gives it to Nami. She then leaves from there. Now what Nami was doing on her mobile, June was also seeing it, because he had made Nami's mobile in his control, and he could also run it. She talks to someone on her chats and messages. Even he was keeping an eye on Nami through the camera. Then at night when Nami was getting work done in her dad's hotel, he could not recognize her, because she was wearing a mask in the shop. He asks Nami for the most special drink here. Now because he was keeping an eye on her mobile, he finds out everything, what games Nami likes and what she is interested in, by which he impresses Nami. And now he also tells her about himself, that I work in a company that does all the work related to software, computer and internet. While she was talking, Nami's dad was also watching. At night, Nami falls asleep while talking to her friends, and the whole night June keeps checking her mobile, by which he had learned every information and secret about her. After which the next morning Nami comes to her office. She actually used to work in a company. There June sees the picture of the girl he had killed, which was none other than the one whose dead body was found in the jungle. After which he chooses his next prey, Nami. There his boss comes to Nami. She says that our company has got a very big project. You are also doing a very good job. I am very happy with you. That's why I am doubling your salary. But you don't tell this to other colleagues. Now June had also heard all this. There the officer comes to June's dad's house and starts talking to his wife. But she doesn't tell him anything about June, because she knows that June and his mom are in contact with each other, and they keep talking. He then tells his wife that a girl has been killed in the city. I suspect June. And I know that you are in contact with her, because I heard you and her conversation. After hearing this, she immediately says that no, I don't believe. My son can't do this. Why would he kill anyone? At the same time, his friend's message goes to the officer. He says that he has found the location of June. That is, where he lives. Then Nami was working on her project. She was very happy, while June goes to her house and starts checking all her things, in which the same Nami's second mobile is also found. That is, she uses not one but 2 mobiles. There the officer's friends tell her that the place I have told you about, she knows the location of June. She goes alone to find June. When he reaches there, he goes inside the house, and starts searching everywhere. He had also made pictures here. He also finds out about the dead girl's mother. In the meantime, June had also come out. He had already known that someone had entered the house. That's why quietly when he walks inside, he sees his dad there. Inside his dad gets nail polish on the nails of the corpse. My son June has done it. Now cleverly June calls his dad out of that room, and when he goes back inside, June has destroyed everything there. Proof, all the documents. June now goes back to Nami's hotel, and after meeting his dad, He also says the same thing, that I keep coming here and ask for the best alcohol here. Seeing him, Nami's dad understands that he is lying. This is not our regular customer. He starts talking to Nami, and at night when the father and daughter were going home, her dad tells Nami that June is a fake person. He is hiding something from us because he has come to the hotel for the second time. He never came before that. I don't think he is right, so you stay away from him. On which she says, Dad, I don't think so, but okay, I will stay away from him. At night, Nami was with her friend. Her friend says that if she changes her appearance a little, that is, make her hair shorter and take off her glasses, then she will look very cute. Her friend says that I also want to see her. Then Nami promises her that okay, I will introduce you to her. The officer comes and meets the dead girl's mother, where she tells her that my daughter's mobile had fallen somewhere. Then her screen broke, and my daughter met the mobile from a mobile shop, after which strange things started happening to her. Then someone killed her. Then she promises the girl's mother that you don't worry, we will keep looking for her killer. When Nami's dad comes out of some work, June attacks him and catches him. On the same night, the police get 8 dead bodies from the jungle at the same time, because of which the officer is very sad. Then in the morning, when Nami's eyes open, she sees that her boss has received about 8 calls. Along with that, she also gets a lot of messages on her mobile, which she has said a lot of bad things to her friends. In addition to this, she had also said a lot of bad things about her boss. There was also a post in which she had told that the boss did not hurt my salary. Then she goes to her office where her team was very angry with her. She tells everyone that I don't know who did all this, because I did not post a single message, but no one believes her and tells her to get out of there. She also talks to her boss, but her boss has also removed her from the job. She also tries to explain a lot to him. Believe me, no post, no message, I did not do anything. I think someone has hacked my mobile. Someone is trapping me. That means someone is running my mobile in their control, so surely she must have done it. On which her boss tells her to prove it, and pushes her out of there. She is very sad about this. Then she goes to her friend's house and starts looking for coffee. When her friend gives her support, she takes care of her. This thing that she had also seen. She thinks that Nami is very close to her friend, so she will have to remove it from the first way. She and her friend go to the police station and tell about all this. Then the officer tells her that all this has happened to you online. That's why we can't help you, because whoever did this to you, we will not be able to catch him. After which they both leave from here. June was now staying at Nami's dad's house. Because he had tied her there, he keeps messaging Nami on her mobile, so that she does not doubt that someone has come to kidnap my dad. They both then come to the hotel and start talking. She was thinking about who can do such a thing. She then talks that to find out about this, we need a person who is very good at computer and internet. Now June had also come here, for which Nami goes to take juice, and she starts checking Nami's phone with her friend. Then when she comes, June tells her that someone has hacked your mobile. That person has put such a software in your mobile through which your mobile has come under his control, and whatever you do will be found out, and he can run the mobile in his own way. Then Nami gets an excuse and tells that this work is of a neighbor. That neighbor who also knows the password of your mobile, because after opening the password, he must have done all this, and at that time, Nami's friend was secretly making their picture, which she finds very strange. When she comes to the hotel, her friend shows her a news, in which the police had to take 8 dead bodies together. Now her friend notices that Nami is not talking to me. She asks her the reason why you are not listening to me. Your mood is also bad. What happened? Are you angry? Hearing this, Nami gets angry. She says that I doubt you. You must have done this to me, because only you know my password. Hearing this, her friend feels very bad. She says that you are doubting me because of the boy June who came yesterday. Okay, if you think so, then I will go away from you. After saying so much, she breaks her friendship with Nami and leaves. She was very sad, she was crying, and June also sees this thing. After seeing this, the officer was very upset. Then her friend says that your son is doing this. We know. So we have to catch him and stop him soon, because things have gone far. Then the officer says that first of all you find that mobile shop, where June works. On which her friend says yes, and they both leave from there. Nami was sitting in the hotel and watching her and her friend's video, due to which the screen breaks again. There, the officer and his friend find June's mobile shop, but he had destroyed everything here. But through some papers, it is known about those 8 customers, who were none other than those people, whose deaths were so many. The officer says that I also know the details of the 9th girl who is going to die. and I got those details from June's house, so now we should save her, so that June can be caught as soon as possible. Now Nami also comes here. She had heard these two things, and when she sees June's name there, she understands that no one else but June has trapped me. She hacked my mobile and posted all those messages. Because of that I am alone today. I don't even have a job, and my such a good friend has also left me. And from here it is known that no worker of this name works here. Hearing this, Nami gets very angry at June, and she decides that I will take her revenge. I will teach her a lesson. The officer had also heard these things, but he does not tell her that June is also a serial killer, that is, a murderer who has killed many people, but she just says that I also want to catch June. He is not a good boy, so I will do this. I will call her home to meet her. I will also tell you, so come immediately to catch her. On the next day, Nami's message goes to June, which calls her to meet her. While outside her house, both the police officers were waiting for June to come in the car. Now June changes his appearance according to Nami's wish. As soon as he cuts his hair, takes off his glasses and goes to meet her, he reaches outside her house. Nami was getting ready in her house. When June was moving forward, both the police officers caught him, but looking at his face, they understand that this is not June, but someone else, because due to changing his appearance, they could not recognize him. Now June threatens them that I will report against you, because I am innocent, and you are suspicious of me and eating gun. On which the officer's companion says that they had a misunderstanding. We are looking for a murderer. Anyway, whoever it is, I will see you. After saying so much, he leaves from there. While both the officers come up and meet Nami, she tells them that her message has come. She has to say that I am busy today, I will meet you later. She then says that I am giving my mobile to repair. Till then I will use another mobile, and when I get my first mobile, we will catch it, for which the officers also agree. Then an officer tells them that now everyone knows that all this murder was not done by anyone else, but by your daughter June. So from now on you will have to stay away from this house, so that you do not have any danger. Hearing this, she gets very worried. Now Nami takes out her second mobile and puts her SIM in it, and turns it on and comes out. The officer tells her that your life is also in danger, so you also go to such a place where you can be safe. That will also be a good place for me. After which she goes with the officers to go there. When she reaches there, the officer gives her his card, on which she says that whatever happened, I will contact you and tell you, and goes inside the house. After coming inside, she starts calling her dad that I have come. Then when she was using her mobile in her room, then June's new number is sent to her. When she calls him, the sound of the phone ringing was coming from this house. She gets shocked and immediately goes up and checks, but there was no one there, but she was still scared. That's why she starts calling the officer immediately. But then her mobile starts ringing on its own. She understood that June has also hacked this mobile. She starts worrying about her dad, so she was looking everywhere where she finds June. He says that if you want to see your dad alive, then I am absolutely fine here. I am safe. So don't worry, we will meet after 2 days. Now even if she doesn't want, Nami does this message to save her dad's life. She asks him that what did I do to you? Why did you catch me? He says that I got your mobile from the bus, so that's why I chose you as my prey, because it is obvious that through the mobile I could know everything about you, so how could I leave you? She brings June to her dad. He threatens to kill her. Nami says that don't kill my dad. I am ready to do anything. After hearing this, June tells her to tie herself with a tape. When Nami does this to her dad, she leaves water in the tub to drown her dad. Nami was also seeing this. She starts crying. She was also saying bad things to June. She leaves the tub which was full of water. He was making pictures of her and laughing at her helplessness. He comes out of the tub. He gets the officer's card. He wrote Nami, just call, no message. But because he had sent a message to the officer, he came to know that June must have done this. So that means he was coming here to catch June. June also realizes that the officers have entered the house. He goes and catches June, but his dad comes and catches him. But because he is not his son, he starts beating him. He asks about his son. Nami was about to die in the water. The officer's partner saves her from dying. The officer beats him and injures him. He asks about his son. He says that he is his son. He says that he does not even know his son. The officer gets angry and starts beating him again. Nami also came to her senses. She sees that the officer's partner is trying to bring her dad to his senses, but he is not getting up. The officer then checks June's bag, from which he gets all the items of June's prey. Even the first prey of the zero-number prey, which was actually none other than his son June. All the details of June's son were present, the one who had disappeared 7 years ago. Actually, he was not alive. 7 years ago, this killer killed him, and since then June has been killing people by identifying him as June. The officer is very sad to know this. That's why he goes to kill the killer with a gun. The killer tells him that I still talk to your wife as June. How innocent you are. June is the real killer. Nami also hears all this from him. She comes out of anger. She kills the killer by snatching the gun from the officer. She sees that my dad has come to his senses. That means he is alive. Being emotional about this, she hugs her dad and cries. Then the hospital is sold through the ambulance to treat him, from where the police was also collecting the things of all the dead. June kills people through the internet, and now he has been killed. No more information can be found. When Nami was in the hotel with her dad and friends, someone was keeping an eye on him quietly, which she herself also sees, but she does not understand who he is. It may be a killer who may not have died, or it may be the officer's son. This movie story ends here with this suspenseful scene.